Welcome to another video. The contingency view of the management. The contingency view of management emerged from the real life experience of managers, researchers and consultants. More often than not, these individuals found that the method, techniques and prescriptions suggested by the three major schools, classical behavior and management sciences, didn't consistently work in every situation. Why, for example, would strict adherence to the managerial functions of the classical approach result in high performance in one situation but not another? Why would worker in one group respond well to a theory-Y approach while those in other didn't? Why would a mathematical planning model performs effectively for one product but less effectively for another product in the same organization? In response to these and other relative questions, a contingency view began to emerge. The contingency view suggests that the effectiveness of the various managerial practices, styles, techniques and functions will vary according to the particular circumstances of the situation. This approach also recognizes that the state of management thought has not advanced to the point at which definitive prescription for the best way to damage in every situation are available. In fact, there are some who believe that because of complexities of the environment, organizations and humans in these organizations, we may never reach a point where we have answer and approaches for solving most problems. For this reason, the contingency approach is not recognized as a formal management school. Component of the contingency view. On the following video, we can best understand the contingency approach by analyzing the determinants of contingency thoughts and the managerial questions arises from the adopting view of the management. Gaining knowledge about the facts surrounding various situations is the only way to improve our effectiveness as a manager. The main determinants of the contingency view relate to the external and internal environment on the organization. The internal environment concept that the state of the economic, social, political and technological areas and their impact on our relationship to the organization. For example, consider the following illustration. Mid East oil problem have significantly changed the thinking of many energy company executives that about the future crude oil as a fuel. The development of the miniatures electronics component has totally reoriented the business machine industry. The federal laws and enforcement policies on equal opportunity safety have elevated the importance of the personal functions in most organizations. National concern over the environment have forced automobile manufacturers to radically change their new cars to be more fuel efficient. The internal environment is more commonly referred to as the state of the organization. This respect to the various constraints, trends and resources that are available. At least three components are used to describe all the internal environment. Technology constraints. Technology refer to the types and the nature of the process used to produce the organization's goods or services. For example, the technology used to manufacture plastics is different from the technology of banking. Two constraints or limit factors are the most important. First, how flexible is the technology to change the external environmental demands. In the manufacturing of the steel, large capital investment is the machinery and equipment are necessary to produce the product. As such, steel companies cannot change their processes around very quickly to meet new consumer demands. The impact of all the Japanese steel industries on USA companies with all the new equipment and technologies is well documented. On the side of the other hand, the retailing industry, with its emphasis on human resources rather than on physical plant and equipment, while second, the type of the technology that is used in the organization determines the nature of the interdependence between the different units. Interdependence concern the degree to which one individual, group, organization is depend on another for material or services to perform the task. For example, workers on an automobile assembly line are highly dependent on one another. The tire monitors cannot do their job until the brakes have been installed. The bumpers cannot be installed until the car has been painted. So all these are dependent with each other on each other.